Where we do know that at 12 midnight today, South Africa will be under 21 days of lockdown. And just remember that all movement is prohibited. So only gatherings, unless it's a funeral of people limited to 50, and movement between provinces is prohibited. Movement between metropolitan and district areas prohibited. South African borders will be open in places for goods. That, of course, is under special jurisdiction. But let's find out what's happening in and around our country. SABC News reporter Liabo Setho is in downtown Johannesburg, Eloff Street, where some hawkers who usually rely on passing trade either are there or should be there.
Good evening, Tsepiso. Well, I'm coming to you from Eloff Street in downtown Johannesburg, where we see that compliance levels are really going up high. But then the amount of time that I've spent here, really, I've spent the amount of time talking to hawkers to find out, what their plans are now that they will not be trading for the next 21 days as it will be locked down. And I found that most of them actually understood the reason why a lockdown has to be implemented. And they're equally concerned, about the health of South Africa and the spread of the coronavirus as it is. This is why I have asked Adang, who sells repellents here on Eloff Street, just adjacent to ShopRite, to share his views with us about how he's going to survive over the next 21 days. Because as you know, that a business such as this one, which would not be a formal business, is not registered, therefore does not qualify for the measures that the Small Business Ministry has so far introduced. But let's hear from Adang himself. Adang, thank you so much for making time to speak to us. We are nearly, under 7 hours before the lockdown comes into effect. How does this make you feel, and the fact that you have no choice but to stop trading for the next 21 days?
I will feel bad because I don't know what can must do at home. I don't know what must go, and everything is uncompleted because of what? The trading, I don't know what's going on because I'm sleeping the whole day. I don't have a food. I don't have anything at my house. And then after that, I don't know what's going on after 21 days or before 21 days. How can I survive without money?
We hear that the virus cases are now at 900. This worries me. How does it make you feel?
I feel bad. And then after that, I don't know what's about me. And then I don't know about tomorrow. Because now I will see everything anytime and whatever and everything. I don't know what's going on, but I will see what's going on because if I'm surviving, Jesus will be on my side. If I don't survive, I will see what's going on because I don't know what can I do.
How was business before this lockdown happened and before the coronavirus started, the numbers increasing? How was business for you?
Well, it was not going well as such as is. Because from we do it. Sometimes the customers will come and you buy, and then sometimes you don't buy. Sometimes I get 100 rand a day, you see, and then after that, 100 rand I must use the transport, and then my transport is to 36 rand. Yes.
All right. What are your peers along Eloff Street saying? I spoke to one of them earlier who shared the same complaints. I know that most of them have a stockpile that will help them during these 21 days. Do you have any other plan as a business person to keep yourself and the business going after the 21 days?
I don't have another plan because I don't. And then when I'm coming here, I survive because I will sell it and come back, and then I don't know when the 50, 100, whatever, and then food, whatever, and then the family, because I'm staying with the family only. I'm staying.
Thank you, Adang. My brother, you seem to be very triggered. Tell me about you.
No, sister, we can say our president do things light for situation the way it is. Man, for right now, as we're saying, as we are a small business, we don't have any plan to do, cause we come out and we come here, we get 20 rand, 50 rand, we survive. We buy Danone for our daughters, our boys, we buy chicken, we buy mini for 50 rand, we survive for that day. We end up sleepy and come back the next day. The same thing we said 50 rand or 100 rand, we buy the same thing that we buy yesterday. Is how we surviving.
Well, I do hope all of you will keep safe even this during this lockdown, because it's very important that we all keep safe so that we come back after the 21 days. You will still have a business. But thank you for all sharing, for both of you sharing your views. So that is, you've heard it. There's really no need for me to interpret that. They're quite concerned about what they are going to eat during this 21 days. But one entrepreneurial expert says to me that, you know, no business is worth your life. You would rather shut down business for 21 days or risk having no customers at all after 21 days, because after all, they would probably have contracted the coronavirus and be dead. So I would implore all our small businesses watching at home to rather bite the bullet for now. Let's comply with that lockdown for these 21 days. It's back to you in studio, Tsepiso.
Thanks a lot for that, Liabo Setho, our reporter who is in downtown Johannesburg on Elof Street. Simpiwe?